Well, what is your reason for being here? Hey, it's Lenny Wennerstrom, and happy Halloween! Doo, doo, doo. Look at me. I am a star. I'm an astrologer. I'm the world. Look at the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a universe. I don't know what I am. Happy Halloween! I love you so very, very mucho. Oh man, I love Halloween. I really do. It's a fun time. A lot of people that recently, it's kind of funny that don't celebrate or don't like it that I've come across. And man, to me, it's like it's Snoopy and Linus and the Great Pumpkin and my mom and celebrating and moving into the holidays. It's like, okay, and the first snow usually happens in the Denver area. And I don't know about Westcliff. I mean, we were here the last couple of years, but anyway, no snow, no snow. So the kiddos can go trick or treating. We live on 35 acres. There aren't any kiddos trick or treating. So I felt a little bit sad about that today. And, but anyway, because I love them, I always, what I put out is like I have these Frankenstein little heads that are green and they're just fun and just like Christmas lights, but they're Frankenstein lights. And I put this it's a cassette, an old cassette that I've had, and I put that on the music, and I wait and wait, and I usually, even where we were, we'd get like three, one sometimes, but man, I always went all out, and the kids always but one family would always come because they knew I'd give out like all the candy, and it's all healthy, sugar, but it's all clean. So I've been doing that for a lot of years, and anyway, it's been fun. It's been so happy Halloween. I just wanted to share that because it's fun. Okay, why are we here? Why am I the universe here? The sky up above, as that's my Halloween costume. This actually, my daughter Lynette, her, as you know, cosmicmoves.com, she's an astrologer, and her boss at her job, she has her own business, which is cosmicmoves.com, at which she's growing. And then she has another job where she doesn't do translation, but she speaks, well, three languages for sure, and then moving into others. But she doesn't actually do the translation, and she doesn't do marketing anymore, but she does a lot of different things. She does, I think it's like project management and things of that nature. I don't know exactly, but anyway, so her boss sent her this and said something like, so you can be cozy out on the deck or something when she's watching all her whatever she likes, General Hospital, and then looking at the stars or whatever as an astrologer. And I just thought it was so cute, and so we brought it up here to Westcliff because we're always looking at the stars. It's like this Westcliff is the first of Colorado dark skies cities, or dark sky towns. And that means there's no light pollution. So everyone turns off all their lights, and all the ranchers, everyone turns off their lights. And so when you look at the sky, even if you go to the dark sky community, Westcliff, Colorado, you'll see a video of the stars, and you'll see what I'm seeing. Not right now because I've got my lights on so you can see me, but anyway, it's really cool because you can see all the constellations, you can see the Milky Way. There's just no light pollution, so it's really gorgeous and so amazing. Someday I'll get my camera to catch that, to actually see it. So anyway, now I've really gone on, and I haven't even gotten to the point of, I don't even know what I said. Gone on and on. Happy Halloween. That's what I said. No, I said something else. But so I'll just read October 31st. So I am here to help you find your purpose. And I do that in many ways. And one tool that I do use is Dr. Shad Helmstetter's book, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose. So this book, we have 365, 66. Today's, this year is a leap year. So he actually put in 366 just to give you that little extra bonus, but for the leap years. And of course, he would think of that. I love that man so much, Dr. Shad Helmstetter. Helmstetter. He He cares so much about humanity and wants us to really that unlimited promise and potential that we all have, to reach it, to find it, to reach for it, and to never ever achieve it. Just keep on going, going, going until we go off into blissness, wherever we're going to source, become like the ocean drops going back into the ocean. We do the same thing. Oh my gosh, I think I just heard an elk. There's an elk that goes 8 or 10 point. I mean, 10 to 12 points at least on his antlers. Um, that it is so big, this elk. And he walked across this morning, and I went to go grab pictures, or was it yesterday? But anyway, I can't remember because I took the dogs out at 3 a.m. night before last, and I heard and like running, and I was like, what is that noise? And it kind of freaked me out because it's pitch black out here, with no lighting and stuff. And then the and then I saw the and then I thought, oh, that's probably a deer. Then yesterday morning, he just waltzed across from the back of this whole area. He waltzed across and walked, and the dogs were out. They didn't even bark at him or anything. And but he looked back at, not at me because I was looking through the window, but he looked at the puppies, and at Flying Feather and Happy Beans, and then he walked, and then he went up the mountain. So like just like walked in the front of our property, and then, well, I guess it's all of our property, all of this, but it's really his property. It's really God's property, however you want to look at it, source property. But really, really beautiful, and it was so nice to see that. And I told Steve this morning, and he actually was, he's like, oh, and he's kind of smiled. It was really fun. So October 31st, day 305. Look, now I'm getting serious. What are we, almost 7 minutes into this? I haven't even started. So it's day 305, October 31st, 61 days left in 2024, and we are 83.33% complete with 2024. So October 31st, the passage is, and this is a passage from Dr. Helmstedter's book, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose. Did I introduce myself? I'm Lenny Wennerstrom. I am awake, alert, and aware. Awake, alert, and aware, the 3 A's. And I am conscious that I have a reason for being here. Remember, we talk about that overarching reason, that purpose. Why did you come here? Yep. Now, at this important time. Oh, I better read this again without putting in my commentary, because I already read it, but I put in my commentary. Let me just read it. I am awake, alert, and aware, and I am conscious that I have a reason for being here now at this important time. I know I have a purpose and a destiny. It's very exciting, gives me goosebumps. And every day I think about the reason I am here. Do you think about that every day? Like, why am I here? Why am I here? And think so excited. Why am I here? That's the purpose, finding your purpose, knowing who you are, where you're. Okay, on planet 3D, on this 3D world and planet Earth, I'll give you the cheat sheet. You are a culmination of your programs. On planet Earth, you are a culmination of your programs. That's who you are. But what do you really want? Oh, the cows are lowing. They're mowing. Oh my gosh, it has been a long day. No sleep last night with Steve. He was awake all night long. So I still didn't finish this, and I started again. Here I go again. Okay. Oh, I already said it. And every day I think about the reason I am here. It's so wonderful. So let's go. Let's turn this around. And remember that you, like your higher self talking to you, like when you talk to yourself, what you say when you talk to yourself. Dr. Shad Helmstedter's first book. I love that book. If you haven't read it, get it. It will be a life changer for you. The stuff that I tell you, I mean, on the spiritual things, no, that's all mine, and the things that I've learned along the way, even with neuroplasticity. Dr. Shad Helmstetter, the things that I share with you, it's like this stuff is so powerful and so empowering. Those are my two favorite words for what this is for you. It's powerful and it's empowering, and most importantly, it's empowering. It just powers you to reach that unlimited potential, that unlimited promise, that promise and unlimited potential. Let's put it that way. just that you have, and then it was wired over, it was written over by programs that were repeated to you that gave you limitations. You have no limits. You have no limits whatsoever. You are the sky. You are the universe. This is you. This is you. You are the universe. You can do absolutely anything. You can bring whatever you want from the invisible into the visible. See, just pull anything. Pull anything from it. Anything, right? Anything. And create something. What do you want? A relationship? A new car? A new house? A new business? Just living life full of peace? Like understanding who and what you really are? Oh man, this what I share, what the when you start to self-talk and really understand who and what you really are spiritually, and then physically in the 3D world, which is why my practical spirituality, why I started teaching not just the programs of the spiritual journey, but the human experience, because the human experience is what we can touch. We can touch this. And somebody thought of this, right? They said, I'm going to create a universe. I'm going to create a solar system, and I'm going to put it on a whatever you call this thing, my Halloween costume. And that's what I'm going to do. And so this came from somebody's idea. They went through the scalar fields, the quantum field, and then they just went scalar energy. You can look that up. But anyway, that's we are scalar energy. It just go whoop whoop whoop. I'm thinking of something that I could make that would be something that would be astrologers would like, and it would be cozy, and people who like the sky and astronomers, and it would be fun for people to wear this design. And then I'm gonna line it out and make it really big, and then doink to do Lenny's wearing it. That's how it works. It came from the quantum field, the one field, one source, the idea, and then the creation brought it from the thought. And this is energy, created energy. And now look, I'm wearing it. Do, do, do. What can you create in your life? You want to create one of these with a different design? Do you want a new home? Do you want to move to a new place? Do you want a new relationship? Do you want to have financial strength and have good finances that you can look at and have your resources are full, your coffers are full, you feel good, you can travel, you can do anything you want, you can take care of your families, like your families, but your family and all the extended members in the family, you can buy them homes, you can do this, you can do that. What do you want? What do you want? Remember my Project Santa Claus. I'm doing that every single day, and I'm still moving towards the actual dream of what it will be, because it's moving that way. Anyway, I love you so very, very much. I'm going to read this one. I'm going to turn it around because I really want you to get this. I want you to understand how very powerful you really are, that you are an individual expression of the one, and it's just a matter of degree that you're not the one right now. Like the drops in the ocean that I always talk about, they're all different sizes and shapes, and they're some have a little more this or that, or a little piece of seaweed or something. They're very unique individuals. Some are higher in the spray, some are lower in the spray, and in that little thing of spray that go in, but they all go and then back into the ocean. All the constituents of the ocean, and then they become the ocean. You could never pick out that little drop again and say, oh, yeah. But it existed. It exists for eternity. It is the ocean. You are source. You are as the human experience as the human. It is an honor and a privilege to be here. So you are an individual expression of that, of source, of God, of the one. You are an individual expression of that. It is within you. It is spirit is flowing through you. It is what gives you breath. It is what helps you to think. It is what your brain, like your brain is like the most amazing, your brain and your heart and all of this is so your electric magnetic fields. So powerful, powerful. And when you change your self-talk to positive, you believe in yourself, you have high self-esteem, you know exactly who you are here on planet Earth. You know where you're going because you have your purpose. Imagine the life that you can go, I'm going to grab that energy and I'm just going to go with my magic wand, doing, and I'm going to create this. And I'm going to sell it to 10,000 million peeparoos. And I'm going to make $1,000,000 buckaroos. This is how you do it. This is how you get a new car. This is how you build a new home. This is how you create a life. This is how you bring the perfect relationship into your life. This is how you do it. This is how you create the money in your bank account. This is how you create your own reality. You focus, you create, you actually goal set. And I'm constantly telling you about active goal setting. If you don't know what it is, look at active goal setting. What is active goal setting or goal setting? Any of that on my channel, on the YouTube channel, and you'll know exactly how to do it. It's incredibly powerful, incredibly powerful. Okay, so we're gonna go spin this around. You are awake, alert, and aware, and you are conscious that you have a reason for being here now at this important time. It's always important. It's always important. You know you have a purpose and a destiny, and every day you think about the reason you are here. Do you think about the reason you are here every day? I hope you do. I hope you're looking for your purpose. I love you so very, very much. Tomorrow's going to be kind of a fun day. Steve has some friends he hasn't seen for a very, very long time. He used to, for every single year, he and his friend and his friend's dad and just different people who would go out with him. It's just a guy's trip. And they would what is it? I was going to say portico, but it's not that. It's portage. They would portage through Canada to the Quatico, and go to a certain place in the Quatico, and they did it every single year. So every summer he would go with a big old backpack because they have to carry everything in. They portage in their canoes, and then they have to carry their canoes and all the way. And so Steve did that. They did that for so many years. It was always it was just an annual thing. They did it, I think, in June or July. Every single year they had they had to get their registration every single year. When they finished, they had to get their new registration for the coming year to be able to do that, because very few people were let in, or a certain number were let in. So they had to always get it like right on time. And he would do that all the time. And his friend's dad has since passed away, and that man, his name was Aubrey, and that man was like a second dad to Steve. In fact, he was very much like a father to him. So he was really, really sad when he transitioned, and now his really best friend, they had a parting of the ways for various reasons, and now he's coming to see Steve tomorrow and Saturday. So his name is Dale, and so Steve is, I mean, he's kind of excited, and he's just in his own world too as well. So I'm hoping that will really help lift the delirium, and he's really he's doing better. He doesn't seem to have a lot of drive or determination, and I know if you understand traditional Chinese medicine, the kidneys, that's where your jing is, and that's where your drive and your willpower and your and the kidneys as well. But I mean, well, the kidneys, your willpower and your that that just that extra vitality, that's where that lives. And his kidneys are not doing the greatest, and so I would think that maybe it's that. So I'm supporting with various herbs and other things, supporting his kidneys, and it seems like he's doing better in some ways, and the delirium is lifting. So we'll see what this visit does for him. I wonder if my little microphone is down here. I hope it's been working this whole time as I went blah 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 blah. Anyway, I love you so very, very much. Oh, you can do this. You can find your purpose. You can do, be, change, have, create absolutely anything. You were born with unlimited promise and potential, and it is still there. It just got covered up by programs. And you can rewire your brain with the programs that you choose. And in the description, I always have the programs that you want: high self-esteem, losing weight, winning with people, creating great relationships, and this is all stuff that is very permanent. Your financial strength, absolutely anything. There's a really weird smell. Anyway, I have to figure that out. Okay, so but it's always in the description. So 30 days free, and then after that it's $19.99. It's wonderful, 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 and I have not ever stopped, and it has really, really changed my life. And this is how I excel in times of change. That is the name of one of Dr. Shad's Helmstetter's books. And it's true. How do you excel in times of change? And I've been showing you because I've had an immense amount of change in my life, as if you've been following me. And you'll know that I have been, for the most part, like I'm totally honest with you. I'm in the human experience. I have my moments of wanting to crumble or wanting, all the different things. Yet I know I come right back, and because I know who and what I really am, and I know spiritually, and I know on planet Earth that, and so I'm changing my programs, and I'm moving forward, and I am excelling in life, and I know what it is that I need to do. Doesn't mean that I'm 100% balanced in every area, but here's the thing about balance, and I should probably do a video on this, but balance is not about having everything equal like a scale, right? It's not about that, like Libra. I don't know, is Libra on here? I have to ask my daughter. But anyway, it's not a scale. Balance is someday you're working on your relationship because it's flagging and or for a while, and then now you're working on your finances because you need a new job or you want to move up in your career or you're making a switch, or now you want to become an entrepreneur, or you want more money and more resources to travel or whatever. So now there's a focus on this, and then maybe you want to be more spiritual, like you really want to see who and what you really are, so it's over here. And I'm showing like two on the scale, but it's like it's 8 areas in your life, however, and so all those areas are all at different places. Like your health and fitness might be such a priority because like Steve's is such a priority, like that's like number one, right? Because it's so high up here now. So all the other financial and all the other things is spirituality. All those things are, health and fitness is like boom right up there. And so wherever you are, that's the balance. It's the flow. It's being in flow. And I guess I don't really need to do a video on it now because that's really what it is. I could go longer, but it's really finding, living fully in the imperfect imbalance of your life, because nothing is ever balanced. Life is dynamic. It's wonderful. It's such an honor and a privilege. So I hope I didn't totally cover this up, but anyway, it's like that's the whole video when I talk like that into the microphone. Look, ooh, there's that green glow. Ooh, eerie. It's Halloween. Ooh. Look, I could be this. Ooh. Trick or treat! Smell my feet! Give me something good to eat! I love you so very, very much. That's it for today. That's the end of October. I love you so very, very much. I know I said that, but I really do. And you can do, be, have, change, create anything. I believe in you. I absolutely do. And you can. Man, you're a superstar. You're a winner. Yes, you are. If you'd like to work with me, email me at lennymotivates.com with the word winner, and I will email you back with the various programs that I have. The cows are mooing. They're so cute. And I love that. And I was going to say they're coming home to roost, but that would be roosters. There aren't any roosters around here. The bears, and all the other things. So that's the story. And I hope you're having an amazing Halloween if you celebrate. I love this season. To me, it's just fun. And I hope you have an amazing evening. And if you're watching this some other time, just smile and just at the fun of life, of living life fully and just having fun and not taking ourselves so seriously about everything, and just enjoying life and living fully and living dynamically. Life is dynamic. Just live it and enjoy it. So I love you so very, very much. Oh, how many times have I said that tonight? But I do. And you are amazing. So also in the description, you'll find the app, and where you can get 30 days free. So look for that, and that is going to help you change your self-talk. That's the neuroplasticity. That's the gift of that never stops giving, always keeps giving. Let's change that. It always keeps giving. You by 2025, you get that app before 2025, and you start listening to it tonight, and you start listening to it every single day passively while you're doing something else. you'll start rewiring your brain, whether it be for better finances or better relationships or losing weight or anything, health and fitness overall, recovery from addiction, any kind of addiction, even gossiping or complaining. Those are addictions. And it don't have to, doesn't have to be something like drugs or alcohol. That's a social thing. Anything that how about our devices? That's an addiction. I think there are a lot of people that need to recover from that. So I had to recover from that. I was doing that for a while. I was like, okay, that's not. Even my business is like, I don't need to spend a lot of time on this stuff. So anyway, it's spend time living with the living. So that's the story, and we will see you tomorrow, as always. Shining my light to brighten yours. Tomorrow is November. Let me see if I can give you a clue of what I'm reading tomorrow. I haven't looked at it yet. Let's see. Oh, this was my. Oh no. Okay. Ooh, service to self or service to others. The law of one. I don't think oh yeah, I did. I read this one before because I started last year in 23, started in November. Service to self or service to others. That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. I love that. And I know that if you are watching this, you are service to others. I love you so very, very much. Oh, by the way, that doesn't mean that you don't take care of yourself. It doesn't mean that you focus solely on yourself. It just means you take care of yourself. It's like the oxygen. You put your oxygen on, your self-care, so you can be vital and be healthy and take care of the ones you love and do the things you want to do and find your purpose and all of that. That's your oxygen mask, right? And then and then here you are serving others, doing things, whatever it is, as your purpose. Anyway, that's tomorrow. Love you so very, very much. And yes, we will see you tomorrow. Happy Halloween. Dee, 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 dee. Ciao.